Welcome back to our continuous live coverage of the municipal elections and with it ZP as well as a few segments of the Panchayat. Now with us are the panel, is the same panel, Trajan de Mello of the Congress, senior politician, from Civic Society and professional advocate Siddharth Samant. And a new entrant to our panel now is Ashley Du Rosario, a very senior journalist and a friend of mine. Now, before we start the discussion and the panel and going on to the ground, I would like our reporter Hiru Mahale, who will give us a breakdown on what has happened till date, figuratively, through figures. Yeah, Hiru?
या
Please.
टोटल आयज सकाळसून पळयत जाल्यार 6 म्युनिसिपालिटी तशेंच एक CCP आनी तशेंच नावेलीम ZP हेचे इलेक्शन त्या भायर पंचायतीचे बायपोल इलेक्शन जातले तेचे सगळे इलेक्शन सकाळीसून बऱ्या पद्दतीन सुरू जाले. सुरवातीक स्लो पद्दतीन दिसून येयले पूण आतां पळयत जाल्यार आतां 12चो जर अपडेट आमकां मेळ्ळो जाल्यार प्रत्येक दोन वरांनी आमकां हो अपडेट मेळटा. सो 2 वरांचो अपडेट जर 12चो अपडेट पळयलो जाल्यार बिचोले 38.95% जाल्ले आसा. पेडणे पळयत जाल्यार सगळ्यांत हायेस्ट 53.34% जाल्ले आसा. काणकोणा 44.08 जाल्ले आसा. तशेंच कुडचोरे 37.25% जाल्ले आसा. वाळपय पळयत जाल्यार 42.80 आनी कुंकळे 34.59% जाल्ले आहा. आतां नावेलीचो ZP आहा इलेक्शन थिंगा 28.61% जाल्ले आहा. जरी स्लो आहा पूण ऑलमोस्ट बरें आहा कित्याक की सकाळी खूब स्लो जाल्ले. तशेंच CCPचे इलेक्शन जर पळयत जाल्यार 34.55 हे सगळे 12 पेरेंचे इलेक्शनचे आहा. तशेंच पंचायती खातीर टोटल 20 पंचायतीचे इलेक्शन्स बायपोल इलेक्शन चालू आहा आनी त्या हातून 3 कॅन्डिडेट हे अनअपोज येयल्ले आहा. बिर्नोडा, चिकालीम आनी रिवोणा. आनी हे नेक्स्ट जे अपडेट्स आसतले ते बाय 2 o'clock अपडेट्स येतले. सो हे जे इलेक्शन्सचे जे इलेक्शन आहा ते आतां खंय तरी मातशें स्पीड धरलेले आहा की बिकॉज सकाळी मातशें स्लो स्पिडीन चालू आसले. टोटल ओवरऑल पळयत जाल्यार सकाळी 10 मेरेन 19.34% ओवरऑल ऑल गोवान इलेक्शन जाल्ले. सो फर्दर अपडेट्स खातीर परत दोन ऑपरा
CCP percentage is how much, Hiru?
CCP is 34.55.
And were there any untoward incidents, any sort of incidents, shouting, yelling, any police-wise, nothing?
नथिंग तशें काय जावना पूण काल राती जी घटना जाली तेचेर खंय तरी पुलिशेन अरेस्ट आनी ते जाल्ले. सो या तेचेर अजून काय येवना.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Hiru. Now I want to bring this. I will want to go to Naveli a little bit before we go into the thing. Now Naveli, the percentage is overall Goa is I think pretty low up till 12. Well, hopefully it will increase because the elections are really up till 4. After that, we find the COVID. But Naveli, what is the scene? Naveli, the situation, it's not very up till at least up till 12. The thing is quite low, I would feel. Now, before I bring in Trajan, I will bring in Ashley this time because he is just come in.
He is coming for the purpose.
For yes, Trajan, for the purpose. Ashley, could you tell us, give us a probable reason and what could possibly be the end result of this?
As far as Naveli is concerned, it's a little bit of a detached election since it is a Zilla Panchayat election and the rest of the general election is municipal election. I don't think it is low, Glenn, because it's the first half of the day. Generally, the first half of the day is low. And what happens is it picks up pace in late afternoon, evening, and the voting in the second half of the voting period is much higher than the percentage in the first half. But
so you don't feel any?
I don't feel that it is low. I feel it is normal. For the simple reason that the election is on a Saturday.
Yes.
Naveli is a Catholic dominated constituency, and normally when the elections is on a Sunday and in after a Catholic mass, dominated.
Correct,
so what happens is people go for mass in the morning and then go directly to the polling booth.
Yes.
Today is a Saturday, so it's a holiday.
Okay. Yeah.
Because of the election, it's a holiday.
Actually, we will just hold the thought. We will carry you. Now with us is the president of the state BJP party, Sadanan Chetanade. reports you are getting, starting with Naveli ZP, which probably is such a Congress prestige for BJP also it's become quite an important. Starting with that, what is the general feel you are getting from all over?
जनरल फील ऑल ओव्हर गोवा म्हणजे सांगता सकाळपासून हांगा पणजी CCP निवडणुकीतल्या वेगवेगळ्या बुथांचेर हांव फिरत आसा पळयता जाल्यार जो उत्सव म्हाका दिसता तो एकंदर आतां एवरेज मोर दॅन 50% वोटींग ही सगळ्या वार्डा भितर जाल्ली आसा आनी एक बऱ्या तरेचो उत्सव सगळ्या उमेदवारां भितरूय दिसता लोकां भितरूय दिसता आनी कार्यकर्त्यां भितरूय दिसता ताका लागून म्हाका दिसता एकंदर बऱ्या तरेचें मतदान हे पणजी CCP भितर जातलें ओवरऑल गोंया भितर वेगवेगळ्या म्युनिसिपालिटी भितर निवडणूक आसा ती सुद्दां पळयता आसतना वाळपय आसत बिचोली पेडणे कुंकळ्ळी आनी काणकोण कुडचडें ह्या सगळ्या भागा भितर आमचे उमेदवार जे भारतीय जनता पार्टीचे पुरस्कृत उमेदवार सिंबॉल निवडणुकी भितर ना पण तरी पण भारतीय जनता पार्टीचे सपोर्टेड पॅनल कार्यकर्ते त्या भागा भितर आसात आनी एकंदर चित्र जर गोंयभर पळयलें जाल्यार बऱ्या तरेचो उत्सव सगळ्या भितर दिसता कांय मतदारसंघा भितर बाय इलेक्शनां आसा पंचायतीचे बायपोल आसात जिल्हा पंचायत नावेलीची आसा आनी हांगा सुद्दां मोठ्या प्रमाणात जे रिपोर्ट्स येतात ते जर पळयले जाल्यार नावेली मतदारसंघात सुद्दां ते सिंबॉलाचे निवडणूक आसा भारतीय जनता पार्टीचे उमेदवार सत्यविजय नायक हे थंय निवडणूक लढयतात म्हाका दिसता एकंदर चित्र जर जे सकाळचो ट्रेंड पळयलो जाल्यार म्हाका दिसता ते निवडून येतले हातून मातूय दुबाव ना थँक्यू
And best of luck. What he's talking about in Panjim, starting with Panjim, since Ashley was also there. From Naveli, you finish Naveli
Yeah.
and we can go back to Panjim.
Yeah, so I don't think that turnouts are low. By the end of the day, I expect the Naveli ZP to touch 60-65.
Which is normal.
Which is normal, okay. Beyond the turnouts, I would not like to go into, what will happen or can happen for the simple reason that I've not been much on the ground in Naveli, because that's not my area of jurisdiction to cover. But on the surface, it looks like a tight fight for the simple reason that it's a four-cornered fight. You have the three parties and you have a very strong independent who was the sitting ZP.
Who is the sitting ZP?
Okay.
Cyprian, yes.
So it's not going to be easy to predict. Number one. Number two, you have two big politicians involved or whose areas come in this. One is Luisin Falero, who is the MLA of Naveli, and not Churchill, Philip Neri, who represents the Sarzora and the Sirlin, Ramapur panchayats there. So in that sense, predicting anything would be foolish, and it could be anybody's game according to me from the surface. From what are the undercurrents on the ground, what has happened during the campaign, the late entry of Pratima Coutinho into the fight, and all that obviously will change the dynamics a little bit, but it will shape the politics between now and 2022. It's crucial for the Congress to hold ground.
Very, very important.
Okay.
I totally agree with you.
And
yes.
if they don't, then the slide goes on.
Just a point. Now it is crucial for the Congress to hold ground. That I think everybody will agree, even Trajan Bab. But my point is, if the Congress, see, the space is fixed. It's not going to become less. It's not going to become more. It's fixed. So if this person is supposed to hold this ground, if this person does not manage to hold this ground, then who do you think is going to fill that space?
The natural choice in this constituency is obviously
Then rather next you can speak. But let him finish.
If the Congress doesn't hold ground,
Yeah.
the natural entity is up.
Okay. Why do you say that?
We've seen that in Benoli.
Okay.
Okay. See, Salset dynamics is one dynamic.
Yes,
you will agree
quite,
with me.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, totally.
I don't see BJP cutting into the Congress vote. BJP will hold on to its vote.
Yes.
Okay.
Probably
But-
might reduce.
Or
in
might
some
reduce
ways.
because of
In some-
anti-incumbency
when, yeah,
and all these
lot of
things.
things,
Okay.
yeah.
Unless Philip Neri has worked overdrive and shifted his personal vote in Sirli, Ramapur and Sarzora to the BJP, which I have still not seen reports of that happening. So the natural choice for the people that may move away, for the section of the electorate that will move away from the Congress is up.
What about Goa Forward?
Goa Forward doesn't have a candidate here.
But it is supporting? No.
Supporting doesn't matter.
NCP?
See, remember one thing is that this election is on the symbols of the party.
Party.
It is a big difference.
Yes,
okay.
absolutely.
It is on the symbols of the party. The ZP election is on the symbols of the party.
NCP, which is an older party.
But NCP doesn't have a candidate there.
But it's
supporting or not supporting is that's just flowery for press conferences and for presentation. But as far as the people who are going to go to the booth and vote, they have three symbols there: BJP, Congress and AAP and the independent. Okay, so all this Goa Forward supporting and NCP supporting, votes cannot be like, it is not a fixed entity.
Not in Salse.
200 votes are Goa Forward and we are supporting Congress, so our 200
At least in Salse
doesn't work that
like that. Maybe in some
doesn't work that way. So it's crucial with 2022 in mind, it's crucial that the Congress holds ground if it is, going to be the challenger to the party in power. If it doesn't hold ground in this Naveli, then the Congress's Salsette Bastion is under.
You don't know how much I agree with you. Now, before you go to CCP, I'd like to bring Trajan on. Do you agree with his logic? See, you may not agree with which party he says could replace, but do you agree with this logic of Ashley's?
See, it is one thing that Congress should hold its ground.
It has to, not should.
It has to. And
you agree with that?
Yeah, it has to. And it is going to. But I don't agree to the latter part, which says that finally it will shape the politics. No.
Okay.
Because we have agreed before he came that the Congress has been lackluster in its attitude for the municipal, as well as now the candidate has made it clear.
Yeah.
So I don't have to say.
Why do candidate? You can see,
No, I'm talking later.
Yeah.
What I can see, you can't see.
Okay.
What you see, I can't see. Now the question I'm trying to make here is that with Ashley, from Ashley's, I'll take Ashley's argument. First of all, he said the percentage is not low. If it comes to 60-65%, it is low. Because there are 4 strong candidates fighting there. And all try to get their voters out. It's a small, compact situation. Will it be BJP? Is a question. And if that is so, does it mean to say that Congress has lost its bastion? Because here is a scenario where there is a total division. There are personal contacts, like Sipru is personally contacted. I don't know about AAP candidate. Pratima is a well-known face. People would like to, with this division, because all the 3, according to Ashley, AAP can make the difference, can be the winner. So if he's not the winner, can AAP be the spoiler?
No, my point is little different. Anyway, I'll get back to the from an outside perspective, what do you see?
That to the extent that a loss of Congress is a gain for AAP is point accepted. There is no doubt about it.
Is it point accepted?
Yes, because people who will shift from Congress in Salsette, at least I can tell you, would never go to BJP. They will go to AAP. So a loss of Congress in Salsette would be a gain for AAP.
But why? One thing I cannot understand is why are you all saying it will be a gain only for AAP? Why are you not saying it will be a gain for Goa Forward?
No, it can be a gain for Sipru also.
You should be receiving.
Sipru is independent.
You should be receiving those votes.
Those Congress votes can go to him, no?
See, Goa Forward does not have a front there. I'm talking only about that Navelim part.
Established candidate.
They have no established candidate, no party, no policy, no work. Even as far as NCP is also concerned, hardly any face there, hardly as far as Navelim Jilla Parishad is concerned. But AAP, rightly or wrongly, or how much potential they have, will have to be seen about the outcome. But they are the ones who are putting their efforts. They are gone there in the field and they are working on it.
Even yesterday Churchill's statement will affect the Congress voter, which will go to Sipru.
But he's been supporting Cipru, right? From what we hear.
So
From
correct.
reports of that.
Therefore, whose vote Cipru is going to get? BJP's. AAP has no vote there to move this way. So it is all from the Congress. This is what I'm trying to say.
But I have another
Wait,
point.
before that, no, I'd just like to add this one, then you finish off. What I'm saying is, no, now see, basically what has happened is from what I get from your three, this is that there are three people who have put up their hands. BJP, AAP and Congress. Only three people. And from what I see is that nobody has been doing any work in this constituency. They have left it for Congress. So anybody who wants a ticket there, be it from the NCP or be it from Goa Forward, will be vying for the Congress ticket, or will be vying for the AAP ticket, or will be vying for the BJP ticket, right? Because these are the only players on the field. Now, whoever wants to join, okay, and independents, of course, there are always independents in Salsette. But is this what the situation is going to be? So that means, I don't know actually.
I think
very confusing.
I think the statewide formations for 2022.
Basically, what is going to be replication?
Agree,
Is going to,
but the
is it going to be a
statewide
replication?
formations, what are the formations going to be in 2022 have still not shaped up.
You mean the alliances?
Alliances,
Okay.
who is going to be on which side, whether NCP, Goa Forward, Congress is going to be one front or not. It's still,
Let me interrupt.
fluid, yeah.
Let me interrupt.
Yeah.
Okay. According to me, the formations are very clear. Wait, I will. BJP, Congress. Congress cannot join BJP. BJP cannot join. At least not. I don't think so. At least. One third. AAP. AAP is not going to join BJP. AAP is not going to join. These three formations are fixed. Now the big parties can either join these three. See, I have not changed my stand from Naveli. They can, the big players. Sorry. No offense meant to anybody. They are either going to join BJP, or they are going to join Congress, or they are going to join AAP. See, who else? They are not going to stand on their own. It is not possible, not logically possible. Actually, you as a journalist with so many years of experience in journalism, tell me if this logic is right or wrong.
No, I'll tell you where the logic is wrong.
Okay.
I'll tell you where the logic is wrong. You are right in the sense that these would be generally the three formations. I agree with that. They are firm, at least from those parties' point of view, they are firm that they will be three separate.
Yes.
Okay. Now the problem comes for satraps like Churchill. Satraps like
He's a NCP man.
satraps like he's NCP and he's not NCP.
Whatever,
also.
yes,
Okay.
fair enough.
Satraps like Vijay Sardesai. Now, if these guys join these formations, nothing binds them in those formations.
That's different.
Okay.
No, that is different.
So they will join the formation where they come to a level where they can get the biggest bargain afterwards.
This Trachan will fully agree with you.
Yeah, I'm agreeing.
But that's it.
Correct.
Therefore,
I'm
we are
not
opposed to
denying-
it.
See, this is
You
not,
know.
I'm not denying this.
So as far as those three basic formations are concerned, I agree with you that those
Yeah.
are the three formations. And who joins where, now you see.
See, but they have to join these three people.
Agreed.
They cannot join
Agreed.
anybody.
Now you see a lot of Goa's politics is personality driven.
A lot of-
Okay,
yes, yes.
it depends on that particular satrap
I
or
think
whatever.
everywhere
whatever.
in India. Why only?
So we have these 6 or 7, such politicians who are now currently in the BJP, who under no stretch of imagination can win on a BJP ticket in 2022.
Wait. We will talk
Okay.
about this later.
So
One sec. We'll talk
whether
about
they
this
will
later. This is a
whether
different-
they
you
will
go
remain
somewhere
in the
else.
BJP and join some of these three formations or
Yeah, they
not.
have
So,
to.
so right now it's too early to debate
Okay,
that
okay.
part.
We'll
That's
get
my
into this point later. I
Yeah.
promise we'll come back to this. Rajan, you agree with this that there are three major formations?
Yes.
Or you think there are only two?
No, see, finally, it will be a fight between the Congress and the BJP.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is ultimately there will be three people going to.
Let it be 10 people. For Congress, is going to go on its own strength.
But there will be
Taking
people
good.
joining in or not.
No, why will go ahead?
No, require or no?
Joining is one thing and having alliance is another thing.
Okay. Fair.
Yes.
Okay.
Joining, yes. We have made it clear.
Okay. With us
We
is
have made it clear.
yeah.
Because what I agree with him,
Yeah.
the moment we have an alliance, what Ashley
Yeah,
has said,
yeah, fair.
then those people will bargain
Fair.
and go on the other
Fair.
side.
Okay,
That
let
that
me
is a very
document
clear
that.
picture.
Our reporter
And
Shah-
therefore, I will tell you further, if we have an alliance, whatever few seats that Congress would have got. Few means when without 1 minute
this few seats point.
with them 1 minute and the few seats with the alliance will be in danger.
Okay, let me interrupt you.
Because we will lose our credibility.
Yeah, we will go back to our reporter Sham is on the ground right now. Can we get Sham online, please? Sham. Yeah, Sham. Where are you, Sham? Who are you?
हांगा सध्या फार्मासी कॉलेजीच्या हांगा वार्ड नंबर 10 ना हांगा
Okay.
कॅन्डिडेट योगदान कितें एक सध्या माझ्या बरोबर एक वार्ड तो बाबूराव पॅन तो सध्या माझ्या बरोबर आहा प्रसाद आमोणकर.
प्रसाद कशें चल्ला तुमचे प्रचार?
आमचे मातशे प्रोसेस स्लो
वोटिंग सॉरी
सध्या आणि एज फार एज आम्ही वोटिंग केला त्या प्रमाणे हे बरें आसा रिस्पॉन्स हे आसा.
your panel is high, is good in various.
कितें म्हणलें?
पॅनलाचे बरे आसा, हाय आसा.
हय कित्याक बिकॉज आमी काम केल्लें आसा ते लोकांनी एप्रिशिएट केल्लें आसा अजून पर्यंत. आनी म्हजो की 2005 to 2011 हांव कावन्सिलर आशिल्लो हांगा. हांवें ऑलमोस्ट 7 इलेक्शन हांवें काम केल्लें आशिल्लें. बस आतां कितें आसा जालो आनी मागीर touch with all the people of my wards. ताचे कारण कितें आसा accessibility कारणान
Yeah, Prasad, एक one question to ask you before I leave it open to the panel. Prasad, हे आता तुम्ही लास्ट टाइम काँग्रेसीन आशिल्ले, ब्लॉक प्रेसिडेंट काँग्रेस. आता नाव युअर विथ बाबूश एंड बीजेपी. ते काय लोकांचे काय रिएक्शन मेळचें ना तुमकां ऑन दीस? मेवला इन द प्रचार एंड आता
लोकांचे this municipal election is based on most of the personal लोकांक तुम्ही लोकांकडे पावता लोकांक आसता लोकांचे डेव्हलपमेंट काम करता पळय ताचे हे जाता चडशे लोकांक आनी आय एम बॉर्न एंड देयर ओनली इन माय म्हाका सपोर्ट बरो.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks a lot, Prasad, and best of luck in your elections. Yeah. Thank you. Sham. Sham, voting कशें जालें? लोक आसा कितें what is the scene?
सध्या आता हांगा लोक सध्या कोण ना स्लोली आता कोण जाणटी बिणटी आहा ती आता सध्या येतात व्हीलचेराचेर येतात आनी वोटिंग करता आनी वयतात. आनी एक म्हाज्या वांगडा पणजेकाराचो एक हे आहा कॅन्डिडेट आहा पणजे तो संदीप हेबले म्हणून तेका लायनीर घेवन येता.
Yeah, Sandeep. Hi. Welcome to our channel. Yeah, Sandeep, tell me, how did you decide to get into these elections? I think you're a TT, you're in the TT committee, plus you're known as an RTI activist. How do you decide to get into elections, Sandeep?
See, for the last more than 2 decades, I've been in community service. I'm also a sports promoter, holding various positions. I'm the secretary of Goa Badminton Association. I'm also RTI, holding positions of having held positions of secretary, presently the joint secretary. So, 3 months back, we started this exercise of going to the voters of Panjim and finding out what were the problems of the city and what were the solutions. So most of the people were of the opinion that it's the politics which has messed up the situation, and all the citizens must get together to form a united panel to take on the establishment. And that's how the ball started rolling. That's how a lot of citizens came together. Citizens across political affiliations came together and started discussing.
Sandeep, and best of luck when the results come out. Thank you very much. Yeah. Guys, we are almost at the end of our, we've I think crossed the time by quite a bit. We are almost at the end, last 5 minutes, actually finish. And then we
See,
can...
I have one issue with this municipal elections and CCP elections, which is going completely wrong and not being reported, not being brought out into the open. We have this Chief Minister of the state saying these municipal elections are not going to be fought on political lines. And the very same minute we have the state BJP president saying BJP will float a panel.
He's come on record today.
Exactly.
Today
So
he's
what I was
come
going to
on
ask
this
him.
channel.
So
That is what I was going to ask you.
see, what is the
We already
spirit?
asked him this earlier. He has come earlier.
What is the spirit of the decision of the government not to have these elections on party lines? The spirit is that these elections are for civic works.
Yes.
So whether you are a congressman, you are a BJP man, or you are a nobody's man, your civic amenities have to be delivered to you. It is immaterial
it doesn't
whether you
matter.
are.
It
So
doesn't.
that's the spirit of holding these elections on non-political lines. But that is being totally muddied by these.
That's a closing statement.
That is what the constitution says, that local self-government of a lowest level, be it panchayat or municipal election, where reservations also are done to the extent of 50%.
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
for the part. Because the framers of constitution felt that the participation of the deprived class, oppressed class, should get their own role in this local self-government, and that is how the governance at that level should work. Now, bringing a party program, propaganda at that level always dilutes the very purpose of this. So therefore, these elections in letter as well as spirit should not be fought on the party lines. Whichever party, I mean, we blame BJP and the Chief Minister for this, but then Congress is equally guilty of it. So therefore, intrusion or you can say hijacking of those elections by successive parties, be it Congress, be it BJP, or elsewhere it could be AAP, that is not very good for the fundamentals of our democracy.
Yeah, but it's
and the local
happens,
self-government.
I think it's quite idealistic.
So
thinking.
no, but what I'm saying is, yes, I'm mindful of the fact that it happens everywhere. But in a democracy, final say or the final repository of the trust is always the people. And unless they come out and show that we would not support any panel which is supported by these things are not going to happen.
Rajan, what do you think? Tough.
See,
What do you think?
what Dudor actually spoke, he spoke on the constitution. These are well spoken in HE debates. At the ground level, we have to accept that every government that has come into power
Has done that.
has claimed the right to use and misuse the constitution, and that has happened in every aspect. Now, Dudor was just struggling with saying Congress and BJP and elsewhere. Why elsewhere? In Goa, AAP is fighting it as a candidate. Let us see. The question is, what I am trying to say is, everybody is doing it. When it is not convenient to me, then we bring in the constitution. When it is convenient to me,
No, he is talking ideally what it
yeah, ideally, what is happening ideally?
No,
At the end of the
nothing
day,
happens like that.
we are fighting in a country where all ideals are thrown to the wind.
Okay, I don't agree with you, but anyway, with this, I'm sorry guys, we have run out of
You
time
will say sorry and
for this
block us from talking
for this for this session at least. Thank you, Trajan Bab. Thank you, Siddharth Bab. Thank you, Ajay Bab. Thank you very much.
God bless
and
you.
join us when we will be back live again at 6:30. Thank you and keep watching Goa 360.